Hello there, this is Oral Ofori of the African Dream, your favorite human interest chat show. Today we're recording at the Alisa Hotel, also known as Swiss Spirit Hotel in Northridge, Accra. And we have for our special guest, Ded Buddy. Ded Buddy is a legendary musician from Ghana, and he's going to tell us a little bit about himself. But before we begin, Ded Buddy, welcome to the African Dream.
Thank you.
It's been
African Dream for having me. Same here, same here.
Tell us still, Ded Buddy, what is the meaning?
So Ded Buddy is, I know a lot of people get it mixed up, but the main Ded Buddy is dedicated,
right? Short,
and then the Buddy is B-U-D-D-Y, which is buddy, as in
like
friend.
Gotcha.
So dedicated friend is who I am, really. So that's what it means. But I like the drama or the confusion behind the name. When they hear it, they're like, why is this guy singing and he's called Ded Buddy?
And he's alive.
He's alive, right? Yeah, but it's all the fun part.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing music?
Wow. I've been doing music pretty much for a while. Like I would say all my life, but I don't want to say all my life because obviously when I was born, I wasn't singing.
Right.
But I started my career in 1989 as a kid, by doing shows, performing, dancing. And then it came to a point whereby, I actually branched off into rap. So I started rapping with Native Funk Lords, and I came back into the singing. So I would say my career really took off mainstream in 1997.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's how long I've been in this game. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's a pretty long while.
I know. It's been a minute. It's been a while.
So you mentioned rap. What would you classify your genre as today?
Today, right now, my genre is more Afro R&B.
Okay.
Back then it was like we were doing hip hop, hip life, and everything. Right. But now my genre is more Afro R&B because even I started that trend back then when I released Yabesa, which is back in the day. But now it's more about the current trend, and when you hear the current trend in Ghana, what's going on? It's something that I started way back, so it's like it's in my lane now. So this is Afro R&B. This is definitely I would classify it as Afro R&B, pretty much. Yeah.
Nice. So tell us, you've been around the world. But you're originally from Ghana. Where in Ghana were you born?
I was born and raised in. I was born in Accra.
Right.
Raised between Choko, Bubuashi, Kolegono. But besides that, I also have, my grandparents. They were like in a town called Formina, Adansi Formina. So most of my vacations, I'll go out there and hustle small. And then when I'm that, as a kid, I've been a hustler for a while now.
That's interesting. So it's fair to say you do speak the Ghana language.
I tell people, when people ask me where are you from, like I tell them I'm a mixture of four. Like I'm a three. I'm Ga, Fanti, and Ashanti.
Right.
Because my parents are all mixed up like that. So and all those dialects, like the language, I speak it very well.
Interesting.
Yeah, I speak it.
Many of Jamestown, Kechoko, Ke Uswa Duate, Ke Naka please say Nam Kobubiane. Ke Mama Nokoni. Not Ded Buddy.
Chocolate, I'm a chummy. Ded Buddy.
Anyway, so tell us, what are some of the new projects you're working on?
Right now, I'm pretty much releasing my singles, like which are doing good, which is actually going well.
Right.
I'm about to release a new single, and I also have an album in works for Africa, and I also have another album, which is Colors. Colors is going to be released internationally. It's more of an EDM Afrobeat, like it's a fusion of Afrobeat / EDM. For the world to hear the sounds of Africa.
Who's producing that?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
You're self-producing too?
Self-producing everything. Yeah, I produce, write, do everything, you know.
The whole ensemble.
The whole ensemble. You have to do it. You have to find a way. I mean, I have other people featured on the album, but as far as production wise, I know the sounds I want.
Right.
I know what I want people to hear, so I could well express myself. So that's why most of the time I do my own, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, we've been hearing something about the dedicated tour.
Yeah.
Now there's a picture of it on the screen right now.
Okay.
And it's a tour that has been organized by Ded Buddy and friends.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the dedicated tour and who you're touring with, and the essence behind the tour.
The dedicated tour is a tour of pretty much, you know, since I've been in the industry, I never really like put myself out there. Like, I haven't performed that much, so I see myself going out there now, reintroducing myself back to my fans. But you know, I have friends coming along. I have Casey Moore. I have Ajeze, who's a comedian, great comedian.
Yeah.
I have Awuche. I have Awuche Kelly. I have White Black. I have, you know, the Underground TV, who's actually supporting. And then I also have Kimani. And then I have a lot of the artists are on it. It's just that for now we are building, so it's like, but we're not letting anything stop us. So we just keep moving. We just finished the first venue, as you said, and now we're going up to the next, and it's going to keep going around the country.
How has the first edition been received by?
It's been amazing. People love it, and people see the drive. It's just that, you know, good music is a hard thing to knock into people's heads in Ghana. Ghanaians love good music, but we have to put it in a way that they would appreciate it more. So that's my intention with the dedicated tour.
Gotcha.
You know, that's my intention with the dedicated. And pretty much on this dedicated tour, we also have a back into it. Like we on dedicated tour, we'll be talking to women how not to accept abuse from anybody, any man. You know, so it's like it's attached to the dedicated tour is the Billion Girls Project. So we will be taking the dedicated tour into schools, like these girls' schools, or not just girls' schools, every school, to educate the youth, the kids, like, you know, not just the youth, being the boys, the girls, the women, the men, of the need to respect the rights of women.
Gotcha.
You know, and vice versa. Women also should respect the rights of men.
Right.
So in other words, because there, yeah, because the chocolate again. Until I
That's interesting you say that. Now, most of the African societies is very patriarchal, where we have men playing the dominant role, and so having some sort of leverage and authority over women. So it's pretty interesting to hear you try to, you know, do your best to sort of level the playing field or give women equal opportunities and access.
Yeah.
Why did that become a major feature of the dedicated tour? I'm just curious to know.
Because message is when you deliver a message through music.
Right.
It's pretty extensive. It goes further than just going there and talking to people.
Yes.
And especially, you want to go and give these women or the audience that comes to these shows something to take with them. They're not just going to come and experience music, and they're going to take a message. Like, wow, when we went to this thing, I went with my wife, and this guy was talking about how not to abuse my wife or how to talk to my wife. And so they take something home with them, and through music is love. Like, music is fun. So the message in the music, like, you know, and there's a session whereby we go freestyle session whereby I talk to the women, like I sing to the women. A man may be sitting there with the woman, but I sing to the woman and I talk to the men. Try to tell the man, you know, this woman is very special. I hope you take good care of her. Don't hit her. Instead of hitting her, you should love her. Sometimes sing to her. I mean, you know, there's a comic feel to it, which takes it very far.
That's
you know,
yeah. Folks, this is Oral Ofori of the African Dream. We're here at the Alisa Hotel or Swiss Spirit in Northridge, Accra, Ghana. They are sponsoring today's interview, and we have for our special guest, Ded Buddy, and he's gonna take us back, way back into time.
Way back, way back.
Introduce the video we're about to play.
So you're about to play the first track that did change everything. Yebesa by Ded Buddy, myself.
Enjoy.
Ded Buddy, Qweci, Yebesa. Show no my name. Sing me mommy swore. Oh mommy, I read your dream. Empty mommy, why yeah? If he was saying rain, I saw African girl. Hey, I won't know me dog.
Welcome back. You were watching Yebesa by Ded Buddy. He's right here with us on the African Theme.
Here.
Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Now, tell us, Ded, what are some of the acts or artists you're featuring on your upcoming album?
For the Colors album, which is the international one, I featured Junior Reid, who's international acclaimed Junior Reid, reggae dancehall artist. I featured Lazy, who's actually a brother as well. He's Ghanaian but based in Sweden.
Okay.
And I featured KNS, who's also an artist in the States. they're all great artists. These are friends that when they heard my music, they loved it. They're like, yo, we want to be part of it. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, why not? So that's what it's pretty much about, you know.
Right.
But those are the only people I'm using, you know.
So you lived outside Ghana for a while, specifically in the United States.
Yeah.
What made you decide to come back home? What was the draw?
Passion. My passion was to draw. Like I saw myself not being somewhere for the rest of my life doing what I don't want to do. What God is, I believe we were all given individual talents, and once you're given that talent, it's up to you to use it so that one day, God willing, when you've reached a certain stage in your life, you can roll back and be like, wow, I did what I love to do.
Nice.
Not that I was pushed to do what I didn't want to do.
Right.
You know, you have to live your dream. That's what I believe in. That's why I came back.
Now, what has been some of the difficulties you have had to, experience, and how have you, surmounted them, especially living outside of the country in a so-called developed country, and then returning back home to Ghana where things are not that rosy?
Yeah, but being back, it's been difficult, but that's the rule of it. You can't have it easy. If you go for the sweet route, it always does not. It's like you need a foundation. So for me, even though I've had my foundation way back, being back, I still have to build it up again because I need to own my ground. So for me, being back, it's been tough, but it's like I'm not taking it lightly. I'm not taking it for a joke. I'm not sitting back and being like, oh, I'm not pouting. I'm not being like, oh, these people. No.
You're not being a whining returning.
I'm not being a whining. I'm a doer. Like I do.
Nice.
Like I get on my hustle. When you tell me no today, tomorrow I'll come back, and you will tell me yes. My persistence is what works.
Right.
So for me, going out there, pushing myself out there is what I need to do. You know, sometimes it's tough because financially people don't even want to support you. But at the end of the day, for me, you know, I left a 6-figure paying job to come and follow my dream. That should tell a lot of people something, like this guy is not joking.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it's key that every individual out there listening to us, you know, Ded Buddy and the African Dream, with my brother Aura, you have to chase your dream. Do not let anybody stop you, even your parents. If they do, tell them, say no. You follow your dream. That's what I believe in.
Right.
So being back, yeah, it's tough, but I'm prepared enough to take that dream further.
You heard Ded Buddy out here. He's prepared enough to take that dream further.
Yep.
Believe in yourself. Keep hustling. Keep pushing. Keep making it happen. As difficult as it might be, the possibility lies in your mind.
Exactly.
And in your persistence.
It's
a mind game. And if you feel you're winning in your head, your hands will push you to win.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Exactly. That's what it is. And see, this guy is a smart guy. He talk more.
Speaking of which, we're going to drop one more video of yours, and we'd like for you to introduce that video and the story behind it before we play it.
So this video is Me Peosa. Me Peosa is a song which talks about no matter how a woman may be, you should love her just the way she is. You know, I sing love songs, so this is Me Peosa, and it's beautiful. The video was shot in New York, and I think you would enjoy it, you know. So enjoy Me Peosa by Ded Buddy.
Enjoy.
My
Right now, I just want to say, I want to thank my fans and everybody for believing in my dream and being there for me. And I just also want to state on the fact, like, keep following your dream. Like the African dream is doing, he's following his dream.
Right.
You have to follow yours.
So before we leave, Ded Buddy, people watching this show who don't know your real name and are curious to find out, spill the beans.
Okay, my name is Achomi, your friend me, Eric Kwasi Okine Turkson.
So there you go, Eric Kwasi Okine Turkson, aka Ded Buddy.
Yeah.
The living Ded Buddy.
I did.
Well, if people want to check you out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, how do they find you?
Yeah, the name it's simple, like all social platforms. Ded Buddy 1, DEDBUDDY, the number 1.
Right.
I'm everywhere.
And you're seeing it right there on the screen. So
yeah,
connect with him, keep in touch. Thanks for watching The African Dream and enjoy this last video from Ded Buddy. It's been a pleasure having you, and thanks for being with us once again, bro.
Thank you. It's The African Dream. We did come.
It's all good. Charlie, you being nuts.
Nice, right? You do all.
Oh na na na, oh na na na, oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na, oh na na na, oh na na na. Ded Buddy, you and me, baby, we be ja. We are gonna buy fefe. All the girls that know be pay. Them the jealous one fair. All around the world, you the freakiest baby. I will give it to you daily. I got that free, I'm like sickly there. I know you did like I'm dead. I body, I love ya, dead. Body, I love ya, dead. Shorty, where you should stop. Watching it in your friend boomka. Also, Muaje Nansa. Shorty, Missy, come on, Shorty, where you should stop. Watching it in your friend boomka. Also, Muaje Nansa. Shorty, Missy, come on, if you do my Instagram, I'm a fan, la la la. Let go. So when you have your Brian, baby, who am I gonna buy? You be bad, oh na 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 na, oh na na na. Baby, you be bad, oh 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 àlàáfíà dẹ́dẹ́dẹ́. Body àlàáfíà dẹ́dẹ́dẹ́.
Shorty where you should stop. Watching it in your friend boom pa. Also more nansa. Shorty where you should stop. Watching it in your friend boom pa. Also more nansa.
You and me, baby, we be jet. Be a color by fefe. All the curse, them no be pay. Them the jealous one fair. All around the world, you the freakiest baby. I gotta give it to you daily. I got the free, I'm like sickly there. I know you there like I'm dead. Body àlàáfíà dẹ́dẹ́dẹ́. Body àlàáfíà dẹ́dẹ́dẹ́. Body àlàáfíà dẹ́dẹ́dẹ́. Body àlàáfíà dẹ́dẹ́dẹ́.